Hey guys, GameSandwich here because unfortunately it's taken a while, obviously with everything I explained in the previous video, and also it's very warm, so making this one even is actually taking out me. So today's one is, as you guys can tell, Monarchs, mostly the domain version, so it's an extra deck in this. You obviously have to bear with me because of that, and so I decided on this one just because I felt like going to locals with a bit more of a heavy stun engine. Monarchs has a good ability to play through stuff, so I thought that would be quite nice. So yeah, undefeated at locals, only lost one game all day, so that's always really nice to kind of say. So winning the dice roll really does help, but hey ho, you just got to do what you got to do. So we'll go with your starters. So we've got your 3 Edia, the Heavenly Squire. On normal special, you can special another squire from your deck to your field, and it is in this one. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a banished Monarch spell drop to your hand. Really, really good, and a very essential part of the deck. We've run 2 Eidos, the Underworld Squire. On normal special, he grants you an additional tribute summon. Again, a really, really good card. When this card is in your graveyard, you can banish him, and you can basically either summon this or another card, which is this one, Tessia, the Prime Squire, which has 2 effects. So when it's sent to the graveyard, you can reveal any. What was it? You can special this one from the deck, which is really, really good. And in the hand, you can reveal a Monarch spell trap to, and then special summon this, and you can activate the effect immediately after this card resolves tribute summon. So again, a really, really good solid card for the deck. So after that, we run 2 of the new Eidos, the Underworld Monarch, which is really, really good. So basic Monarch stats. On normal special, you can add a Monarch spell trap to your hand, or a monster to 1000 defense and 2000 attack. Again, a very, very useful card for continuing your combos. When this card is in your graveyard, if you would tribute summon a monster, you can special this. So again, really, really solid. And we run 3 of either the Heavenly Monarch, because again, this card facilitates on your opponent's turn. So unfortunately, that's a lovely thing for your opponent to deal with. So on tribute, so basically you send 2 Monarch spells or traps. So it's not costed; it's part of the effect. So remember, if it is negated, you don't do that. You can special summon a Monarch from your deck and then return it to the hand during the end phase. Again, it's great recursion, great ability to kind of like filter what you need in the deck. So again, really, really good card. And the ability to do this during your opponent's turn by banishing a Monarch spell trap is absolutely insane. 2 of Erebus, the Underworld Monarch. So Erebus is really nice because again, on normal, on tribute, he will basically, so you send 2 and so non-targeting shuffle any card from anywhere. So hand or field. I don't believe it is graveyard, but I can't remember. Oh no, it is graveyard as well, so that is kind of useful if you're going as a graveyard-centric deck. It's just because the graveyard effect doesn't come up that much, but hey ho, it is what it is. If this card is in your graveyard, you can discard a Monarch spell trap to add it back to your hand. A lot of these, so this and this are not hard onces, so that is very, very nastily to be aware of. 2 unofficial Monarchs. We are running Majesty's Fiend and Vanity's Fiend. Again, this one has Monarch stats, so again, it fits a lot of your taglines. This is just generally annoying for people to deal with. So yeah, the ability of this to turn off all monster effects everywhere is absolutely stupid. We'll go with 2 Fenrir. You know, I will blatantly say Lithium kind of put this in his build. I personally did actually like it. It's really good because obviously it's a starter. You can use it for a tribute summon to get your other effects off. It's a really generally good card. I would rather run this than anything else. Just for generally playing it into boards is really good with it. So hey, that is what it is. 3 of the domain. Yeah, the domain lock is a thing. It is real, and yeah, it will annoy a lot of your local players. Turning off the extra deck is really, really irritating for some players. The only like your harder matchup against, which you considerably could be meta, is Regenesis, but still being able to take this away from them is still quite annoying for them to deal with. So yeah, the ability as well to reveal a Monarch in your hand, especially one of the two big ones, lower its level, lower its tribute cost by 1 is absolutely disgusting. So yeah. Free Pantheism. So Pantheism is like your destiny draw. So you discard a Monarch spell or trap, draw 2 cards. Again, really, really good. This part is not a hard one, so absolutely insane. Once during the turn, you can banish this, reveal 3 Monarch spells or traps, and your opponent adds 1 to your hand. Absolutely disgusting. Free Tenacity. Tenacity is basically reveal and it's Rota for Monarch spells or traps. So you just reveal a Monarch and then you add anything. Absolutely great card. We're running 2 of the new cards, 2 of the Master Plan. So Master Plan basically Foolish Barrel for Monarch spells or traps. So it augments the need to run Foolish Barrel goods, which is really good. So this can start plays off, and then this one, Revolt, basically is like very similar to the second part of Pantheism. So you discard a card, reveal 3 Monarchs or Squires, and then your opponent picks 1 and the rest go to the graveyard, which again can set up plays, which is absolutely vile. So yeah, really good. And then you can banish this from the grave to add to special a Squire from hand, which is again just absolutely disgusting. So with the one-offs, we're running 1 March, which is your anti-targeting protection and destruction protection. 1 Stormforth in the main, so I feel that's fine for going second. You don't always need it. One of this one, which is Return, which is just basically it's you tribute 1, you can add another Monarch to your hand. So again, it continues plays on. 1 Reinforcements. The army gets 2 of your 2 of the Squires. Foolish Burial because this facilitates some quite dirty plays. 1 Prime for your tribute fodder. 1 Eruption because basically it turns the whole field into skill drain. And 1 Perfection because Perfection is absolutely insane as a card goes. Just being able to, if you control a tribute summon a monster, activate the original effects of any of the original Monarchs. So for Zaborg, it's so the affected copies for Zaborg is destroying a monster on field. For Groundmark, it's destroying a face down. For For Stelos is a hand rip, no burn, but just a hand rip is still good. And you've also then got Mobius, which then destroys 2 spells or traps. You've got the last 2, which is Riser, which is put a card on top of your opponent's deck, which again is a very, very disgusting card to kind of do. Then your last one is Caius, which is banish a card. Again, all these effects alone, just you being a once per turn, is absolutely insane. So yeah, your opponent will not like you for this. So that's what's fun. No extra deck, so yep, going straight to the side. I just always like having a couple of tokens, so I kind of have some old school ones. So this is a Doppel Warrior token from basically the heroes. So hey, that's always fine. Got a little thing here. So for this, with this side, we're running 2 Nibiru because Nibiru is a good card. Helps with the problems you normally deal with. Plus, you can actually tribute summon it, surprisingly. So hey ho, always nice to know. For your BS stuff, we're running 2 Wicked God cards. We're running the Wicked Avatar because basically on summon it locks your opponent of playing the game. It says no on the normal summon of this card, your opponent can't activate spells or traps to the end of their second turn. So that's just my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn. So effectively 4 turns you cut off from like half your deck. So again, absolutely insane. The attack is basically still the effect is Mirror Shield and a monster, so it always gains 100 attack higher than the highest monster. It's absolutely nuts. I love it. I ran the Wicked Eraser because its stat line is it just gains attack equal to all cards your opponent controls times 1000, which again it's not great, but it's still quite annoying for them to deal with. If it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can just board wipe the entire field, and also you can trigger its own effect to like board wipe as well. So it's just kind of funny for some games where you're in a bit of a weird position, you just summon this and you're forcing your opponent into a very bad place. So yeah, Next we run 2 Fog King. Fog King's again for the mirror, because it says your opponent can't tribute cards, which again stops the deck. And also it works really good against Mitsurugi because rituals need tribute for cards. So yeah, playing this is really kind of like, if you get this, you get March out, they can't target it, yeah, they're screwed. So yeah, that's always fun. 2 Stormforth, because obviously searchable, going second, it's more of a better card to have. 1 spell card Soul Exchange, because then I can use my entire opponent's field for all of the sacrifices I need. 2 Book of Moon, 1 Regeki, 1 One Day of Peace, 1 Original Soul Exchange, because I was like, I could play a second one of this, but if someone catches on that I'm playing like this one, they might kind of like cross out Designator or do something like negate that calls this. So if I have the other one, it's kind of funny. And then 1 copy of Prohibition, because I couldn't really find anything to kind of do. This could be the new for Stelos, so you could use. So you could always use that, but I feel like a Prohibition was quite nice for kind of like, okay, if I'm doing this, I don't want to do your main blowouts as evenly. So I was like, if I have this, it's kind of just a good one. So hey, always nice. So yeah, that is the lovely Monarch deck profile. Hopefully you guys like it and enjoy the video. Like I say, deck is insanely budget. You can get this for locals. Like I say, you're not going to be popular at all, but hey, sometimes you got to play for those wins, baby. Right, so see you guys later. See you in the next video.